CA back at you with another one. I'm sorry for the late fee. I had some personal things going on, and I wanted to address that really quick. Uh, uh, and I'm back at it. So I wanted to basically do this this updated podcast for the simple reason that to I got an invite to an expo this in March. Yes, I couldn't believe it myself. Friday night, I got a call from a guy named Ted out there in Arizona. He's one of the he's one of the individuals that helped put the expo together out there, and I got an invite. He sent me something on Facebook through my messenger, asking me if I want to come out and support the event. I was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. This is my first event. I was gonna go to the Midwest Classic, but unfortunately, the dates doesn't coincide with the things I'm trying to do. But if I'm able to make it, I'll try to make that one. But right now, it seemed like this is the one that I should be going to. This one is close. This one is closer to Texas. It's only 6 hours away, and I'm hoping that it'll be a good turnout. Now, this is the kicker to it. For me to come, I have to bring 4 arcade one-up cabinets. I have a large collection of them. I have a few in the background of me, and I'm thinking about which ones I should be taking. Now, I know that a lot of people will say, "Well, you shouldn't take your arcade one-ups out there," but I think if it brings in a new audience to them, I'm cool with that. I don't really play mines very often, but when I do play it, and I do have people over, they seem to enjoy it. So why not loan them out for 3 days? The worst thing they could do is destroy the control panel. All of them got overlays on them. The joysticks probably go out, but they're willing to make it worth my while for me to basically participate in it. So for each day that it'll be there, they're gonna charge $25 for each cabinet to be there. So I think that'll be a good turnout for me. So, be there for like 3 days, drive out Thursday, set up Thursday night, and then have a live weekend feed out there so I can actually enjoy my first Game-On Expo. I think it'll be a good look for me being out there. So let me put it up on the screen right now. Let me make sure I add it on there. Yeah, here we go. So this will be a good look for me to go out to this for the weekend. It's gonna happen from, I think it's March. Let me make sure I say the dates correctly. Yes, it's from March 15th all the way to the 17th. So it's Friday, March 15th, Saturday, March 16th, and Sunday, March 17th. So it'll just be that weekend of the event. So I guess they're gonna have a section off for arcade one-up cabs. I did send the invites out to certain people. I know P Dub said he might show up to it. I don't know if he's going to bring any cabs, but he said he will show out. Hopefully I could get more people to be interested that's in the community that could probably drive out to it and maybe just come out and have fun with it. So maybe they could bring out a cab or two. It depends on them. Anybody that's in the chat, please say hello. I want to say what's up to y'all. I want to shout out my man, Manny at Walmart. Tell him I said what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm always, trying to check to see what he's doing. Hopefully, if I can probably get another ticket, I could probably have him come because I don't know if he's ever been to a Game-On Expo. So hopefully this will be his first time coming out. I basically called the Air Force Base up there to see if they got any lodging available. They said they do. So I basically don't have to pay for no actual hotel. And it's only like 28 minutes away from the expo. So it'll be a great look for the situation. I think this will be a good thing for me to basically take it a little bit more serious. I've noticed that all the home arcade podcasters, they go to these events. I haven't had an opportunity, even though I've only been in this space for like a year as a podcaster, but I've been in the home arcade community since 2018. I think this will be a great look for the channel and for anyone else that's coming out, whoever wants to start up a podcast with the home arcade community. This would probably be a great start for you. So hopefully we can get more people to come out and show up to the event, and hopefully it'll be a great weekend for me. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I don't. This is. I'm hype. I'm really hype about this. I'm really am hype about this. So, and I want to thank the 470 subscribers that's basically been hanging with me through the rough times of this channel. I know I haven't did the best as far as the visual, but if you have not noticed over the last couple of videos that the visuals has got better, it's definitely much clearer. Hopefully my mic is a lot louder. Hopefully I'm not saying or does as much. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. I'm getting a little bit more motivated by this. But hopefully, I'm looking for people that's out here in Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, even parts of California to come out and support the Game-On Expo for 2014. What's up, Kev? Great. Keep growing. I love your content with you and Rexa. Yeah, I definitely a lot of love to both of y'all. I hope you like this video that I put out next month about the next 20 the influential 25 podcasters in the home arcade and the Rexa show. You and Kev, great. I got y'all on it. I hope you like what I say about y'all. I hope I don't go too hard, but it's just my opinion. I hope you like the content and I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm gonna put a lot of effort in it, and hopefully y'all enjoy the content. So for that, so that will be my upcoming video in about a month. I'm still trying to do the logistics of it and trying to make sure all the stuff is really worded correctly, where I don't go off the rails, and hopefully it'll be a great video. I definitely want to say something. I had put something in the Facebook. I did a Facebook poll. I did something in the Facebook poll like last weekend, and I noticed that I got a little backlash about the people that was in the poll. It is not a personal attack at anybody. I watch everybody's content. I enjoy everybody's content, but I want everybody to understand when I do polls, it's just to see things in a certain light. I'm not here to backlash anybody. I don't have that kind of. I have energy to be on an offensive, but but I choose not to. My thing is that when I do things like that, it's just to advocate as a fan, what I see as a fan, not as a podcaster, not as a gatekeeper, but as a fan. If your favorite podcaster is not in the poll, do not come and attack me because of it. You got to understand, this is not personal to anybody. I don't want people to take it as personal, thinking that I do not like your podcast, your home arcade podcaster. But if you come at me personal, understand what my position in the military is. I kid you not. I'm an Army Ranger, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. That should tell you that I'm not about that drama, but I will take it as personal as you come with it. So anybody that feels that when I come in my polls, I understand that you want to express your opinion, but don't try to make it personal like I have something against the podcaster. I enjoy watching everybody's content. I think everybody has a voice in this space. I do not feel that I'm a gatekeeper because I don't have the subscriber base or the viewership to do so. There are other people that y'all pointed out, but I just felt like this is something new, a new subject matter that I want to put in the masses. So that's where I'm at with all this. I don't want anyone to think that what's going on, Con Snore Entertainment. I love your last video. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm hopefully you get to 1,000 before I do. Keep grinding, man. Keep grinding out there. I just want everybody to understand that I am not being personal to anybody. I just want to give my opinion, who I think is going to be the influential podcasters for this year. Next year, it'll change up. There'll be new ones. There'll be some vets in it, be some OGs in it. There'll be people that'll be on the bubble that I felt like they kind of disappeared, but I feel they need to come back. Like, let me give you an example, like She-Line. I think She-Line has great content, but because of her and Constant Fanboy, I understand the argument, but I felt like she had good content, and I felt like she kind of stepped away from the home arcade market. If I advocated for her to come in, it is not like I don't see what everybody sees, but she makes great content. And as a female content creator, I would love for her to come back because there's very few of them in this space. And the ones that are, they seem to be targeted the hardest by the male influence crowd. I understand that predominantly things in this genre is predominantly white. I see that. But there is space for everybody to have an opinion, a voice, or an idea here. And I would hope things are doing okay. Hopefully things calm down. I hope that this community grows. I hope that the home arcade market gets better. We can get the cabinets that we want. Our rooms continue to explode. And I just want the best for this community. I am not here to target anybody. I know I might not be liked by everybody, but I don't have anything personal towards anybody. But if you come directly at me, I promise you, I am not a walk in the park. I'm going to take it as personal as you get it. I am not a person you want to deal with on the street somewhere. I don't talk. I'll just put my hands on you. And I'm going to tell anybody that is in this space as a podcaster, as a person in the chat room, if you come at me the wrong way, I personally will come after you. No holds bar. I'm willing to go to prison for mine. I'm just letting you know that up straight. I hate the fact that we got little kids that feel like they can say whatever they want, and then when you step to them, they will not have that same type of energy. I feel like this at the end of the day, we need to keep this on a positive end. If there are opinions about it, yes, everybody can have their opinions, but do not get disrespectful about the situation. What's going on, Biggity? He's saying what's up to everybody in the chat. Consum. Got Kev the Great. So everybody's saying what's up to each other. But I feel like this. We need to stop this animosity. If someone posts something in the chat room as a bulletin, understand if people asking for help or people just trying to get an idea, don't banish them in a way where you're trying to keep the creativity down. And my thing is, like, I got another comment that the people that I pick, I'm trying to cater to them in a certain way. No, these are people that make multiple content. Like I would say Biggity is one of the content creators that I feel that he's going to have a great year. Constorm, he's another one. Kevin the Great, Rexa, Michael B. Even though there's a lot of issues around Michael B, but I think Michael B makes great content. 19K Fox, P-Dubs. Even we got a new content creator, Quarter Deck. He's coming along. He's making great content right now. And I think that just because I didn't see your content creator don't mean that I dislike him. I just felt like those are the people that I feel they're going to have a big year. When the next year comes around, I'll do it all over again and look at another 25 different content creators. It might be the same list. It might be changed up a little bit. Hope some people will fall off and we'll go from there. But my thing is, I'm not here to belittle anybody. I'm not here to shame anybody. I'm not here to embarrass anybody. I'm just here to. You're gonna have a good year, Corner K. I got you, brother. You're in it too. I got something. I got a lot of great things to say about everything, but there might be maybe one or two lines that I might say, okay, this is what I saw as a fan. That's it. You can either take my criticism and run with it, or you can just say, fuck you, and just keep it moving. It's that simple. It is not to direct anybody. It's just I'm being a person. I feel like this. If I'm standing in front of you as a man and I say that I call you my brother, we should be able to critique one another in this field. That is what I'm saying. I'm just like, I'm not critiquing you, but it might be something I saw and I'm just bringing it up. I'm just bringing it up. And maybe it was addressed, maybe it wasn't, but I'm just speaking about it. Where is this all coming from? What happened? Well, I had posted something in the Facebook chat room, a poll where everybody got, like, all the fans got to vote. And it seemed like one of the individuals that voted, he felt that his podcaster wasn't in the poll. I might have had just skipped over him. I probably wasn't thinking about him at the time. And it wasn't no shade to that person. But by the poll already being running, I couldn't add him to it. But I was thinking about the individual when he brought him up. My thing is, he tried to have a negative debate on. He felt that I was favoring some of the content creators that we all watch. That is not the case. Like I said, I've been in it when I watched this community grow from Cool Toys to Retro Ralph to our Godfather himself, Glenn, to all the new creators like yourself, like Constorm, myself, PD7, Quarter Deck, all the great content creators. Like, this community is constantly growing. But my thing is, if certain content creators are not in the poll that I got, it's not like I told them they couldn't be in it. There was a reason for that. Maybe you didn't make content for the year. Like, let me give you an example where Unqualified Critics, he didn't make no content really last year, so he couldn't really be in it. I'm just going based on what I saw last year and what I'm projecting this year. Now, this year, 2024, he might have a massive amount of content, in which he started in January making a lot of content. I like Unqualified Critics, and there's no shade to him, but I felt like last year it gave me a good visual of, like, well, okay, I see this individual getting this many likes, this many views, this many subs. I see them actually stretching the what's going on, bad guy, Mike Burley. I got you in the 25 most influential as well. I hope you like what I got to say about you, brother. Like, everybody that's in this chat, I got something positive to say about you, but I might have a small one line, like, okay, this is what I saw, and that's it. Other than that, I just want you to take it with a grain of salt that we're all watching it, and I'm just making a video to say thank you to all these content creators that's in this space, that you're making plenty of videos for all of us, for us to watch. I go to the gym, I work out, I go to my appointments, I go to work. I watch y'all every day in this situation. I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all, but as a content creator, I'm just saying how influential, how much influence you have in this community, and I just want to express it going further. What's going on, Stupid Fat Hobbit? Nah, you don't need no popcorn. I mean, you don't need no popcorn. You might want to catch this on a rerun and see what I've been talking about. But like I said, I hope that everybody enjoys my video, and I hope that everybody come out to the Game-On Expo out in Phoenix, Arizona in March. I already got P-Dubs thinking about coming. Hopefully a lot of y'all will show up. I know a lot of y'all going to the one in April, to the Midwest Gaming Classic, the pinball stuff. I'm not really a big pinball guy myself, but I will support all of y'all when y'all have content. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, dude. I'm going to support all your content when y'all all go out there. Anybody that has it on shit, I'm going to definitely watch it live or on a rerun. So hopefully I get to see that everybody shows up. Happy to be here. Hopefully RK1 does something soon. It's fine to cover the news, but there's still plenty of numbers in the home arcade. Of course. I want to go to the Southern Friend Gaming Expo. When is that, Biggie D? What is that? This is the first time hearing this. Console do a video about the corner cake. Like I said, I just want everybody to come out and support. We need all of us content creators to need to the Southern Fried. I ain't never heard that one, brother. But I just want everybody to continue to come out to these gaming expos. all of us to collab, get to face, talk to one another, give ideas, all of us to be in one spot. I would hope that one time all of us will go to one location that everybody can show up. That's in July. Okay, well, that's a little far away. Are you going to make a video about that, Biggie D? About the Southern Fried Game-On Expo? It's in Atlanta. Okay. So, well, I'm not too far. I'm like a flight away. Are you planning on doing a table out there? I'm in Texas. I'm stationed at Fort Bliss. If you don't know, Fort Bliss is the biggest installation in the Army. I'm actually stationed here. So I got a couple more months left before I permanently retire out of the military. So I'm just on my last days here. I'm like right now I have saved up 187 days of leave. So currently I've been on leave since the beginning of January. So pushing me all the way out until July. And then I permanently retire at that point after 23 years of service. That'll be it for me. Yeah, I do content on it. Okay. But I feel like this, I just want everybody to get together one time. Everybody's all over the place. We got people in Canada. We got people on the East Coast. We got people on the West Coast. People in the South. We got people in the Midwest. We need to figure out one event that everybody can flood to so we can all meet up with each other. And hopefully, it'll be all good energy when we all meet up. Whatever animosity we have, hopefully we can sit there as grown men and go and get a beer or some liquor and talk about whatever issues we have with each other. Yeah, 23 years is a long time. 10 deployments. This is my 12th duty station. Been married and divorced in this atmosphere. I got one son in here. He's about to graduate at the end of May. My only son. He'll be 18 years old, so he'll be going off to college, and that'll be it. This will be a great time. So my child support ends on the spot, but my son will still be asking for more money anyway. What happens then? Do you get paid by the military for chilling? Yes, this is what's going to happen. The military works like when you get over 20 years, every year you get 1%. So I will get 53% of my gross net. So being that I'm a sergeant first class with 23 years in, I make somewhere around about $5,300 a month after taxes. And then I have to go through the Veterans Affairs. And if I have any disabilities, which I do, I'm more likely going to get 100%. And they're going to take half of what I would get for my pay and then add it on together. So at that point, I would actually walk out with the same amount of money that I'm making right now. Appreciate that, Biggie D. I can't tell you pay child support with all them damn calves, but I hopefully it's small, Corner K. I hope it's a small amount. You have a beautiful wife. Don't ruin that, brother. Because you do have a beautiful wife, and Jesus, that's more than what I make for. Well, you gotta understand that when I came in the Army, I was only making $400 a month when I first started. So you gotta think about it. I got promoted over the years, and I stuck with it. And then being that sometimes I was kind of in a Ranger regiment, they paid me like an extra $300 of hazard pay. So, and then my base housing allowance based on the zip code, they pay you a certain amount of money to live all posts. So I made really good money. But child support does take a large chunk of it, and so do New York State taxes. Child support was a form from a while ago. I got an 11-year-old. I got 11 years left. Brother, I don't envy you. I don't envy you, brother. I don't. I am so happy to get off of it. It's a breath of fresh air, but my son is always going to need money. So it's not like money I'm going to be missing anyway. So, right now I'm paying like $850 a month for child support in New York City. So, and he asked for sneakers and video games and clothes. And then I have a nephew that is maybe 2 years older than him that is in school and he's asking for stuff too. So, really, honestly, the amount of money that I have, I save a portion of it, maybe 30% of it, and then I pay my bills, and then the rest of it goes to the kids. So I really don't have a lot to have at the end. So whatever extra money I make, like if I go out and do Uber one night, like I go on vacation and I might do Uber for like a week, that's how I'm buying my cabinets. So all the cabinets I have when I do my room tour are all straight from Uber for the last 3 years, 4 years, last 4 years. So it's just a blessing to be in this space with all y'all. I thank all of y'all for making great content. I appreciate all of y'all for even shouting out my name in your videos when y'all have live streams. I appreciate all that. But I'm just what's going on, P Does? I'm just talking about the gaming classic, the Game-On Expo in Phoenix in March. So just to catch up, P Dubs. So everybody in the community from Corner K, Biggie D, to Bad Guy, Mike Worley, Constorm, Corner K, everybody's tracking it. I told him that you might show up, even Kev the Great. I know you and Rexer got some drama, so I hopefully if you do come out and Rex come out there, y'all can have a peaceful a peaceful moment. Hopefully that it won't happen where I catch it on, put it on World Star or something. Y'all up here wilding out in the Game-On Expo, but hopefully everybody come out and support it. I'm just I just want to do a little short video on it and then want to turn it into like 30 minutes, but I appreciate everybody coming out. Oh, you never know. Never know, P Dubs. You never know if he might or might not. But if he does show up, hopefully y'all be on your best behavior. Okay, that's good to hear. I'm glad that y'all was able to, to have some bromance going on where y'all could actually kiss and make up. We got to stop all this drama that's going on in the community, even though some of it can be great at moments, but I think sometimes it goes a little overboard because I think everybody be looking for it at times. But, drama's good. And, if you take two out of shape guys and they're fighting, no, I wouldn't want to see it because it just be the worst thing. That's true. YouTube is not that deep, but a lot of people, I don't think it's the YouTubers. I think it's the people that comment that inflates the bullshit sometimes. I think if they incentivize what the comments are, people keep egging it on. And I think it's just like a school fight. Everybody's instigating on it. So hopefully he does, you're crazy. You fight dirty, you bite and whatnot. Well, I hope that it'll never come to that. Hopefully, it'll just be positive. Corner K. Hopefully everybody, when we all get together, we can all rash out our issues with each other and say what we have to say, and hopefully, no one gets too sensitive and lash out. Hopefully, everybody has tough skin because one thing being in the military, I've learned. You have to have tough skin when someone is saying something, and you might not want to hear it, but sometimes it can be true in itself, and sometimes you gotta be able just to keep your composure and just move out your business. So hopefully, everybody shows up for the Game-On Expo, but I appreciate everybody coming out and showing up for the live feed. We haven't heard any new arcade cabinets coming out. You're not doing the Midwest Classic in April. I mean, I might come, but do I have to get a ticket? Do I have to buy the tickets now? Because if I gotta buy it now, I probably have to do it now. I would have to do it now. 2 in Arizona. Arizona comes in March, vacation with the family in April. Well, P-Dubs, if you come on the one in March, we'll talk about that, but I'll probably wind up coming to that one. If I have nothing going on, and I'm on vacation right now, so both my bosses here and the one that's in not Dallas. My other boss, the senator that I work for, if they don't have nothing going on for me, and I don't think they will because they're letting me be off my vacation. Time Crisis 2 was announced. Yeah, right. I don't believe that. I mean, it would have been videos all over the place for that, Cornicade. Come on now. Don't be corny about that right now. No, I don't believe that. Because there's no chipsets. I mean, that's why we haven't got a Street Fighter Alpha or MK4 or Daytona. But those games would have been on everybody's top tier list. Even Cuban would have been out. Like, Cuban should have been out doing Wave 4, personally. But I don't know. Even if it was a party cade, it should have been out. So I don't believe Time Crisis 2 would ever pop up. And if it did, why we didn't get it with the Time Crisis we had? Why didn't they do it as an add-on? So I don't believe that. And besides, it hasn't been no announcements for Arcade 1-Up. They've been really quiet. There's nothing going on. Everybody's been talking about it. The entire community is talking about it. So I don't believe that. Right now, I would hope that we even get at least one good title this year. But I think everything will be in XL. And you know, Michael B had made a video yesterday. He said it might be one coming in the XL, and I think it's going to be Miss Pac-Man. I think that'll probably be the next XL for me. Well, the next XL for the community. Me, I'm just going to stay in the deluxe or the three-quarter factor. That's where I'm at. If Smash TV comes out, I'm definitely a day one buyer, but I just don't see it. I just don't see that list that Wild Bill put out last year on his channel, that list being in fruition. Unless Arcade 1-Up can actually pay their debts and get some new investors to come in and put money into the company, I don't know. Arcade 1-Up, I see Arcade 1-Up not really being relevant for this year. They might drop what's safe for them. Miss Pac-Man SL is boring, but there's a lot of people that would buy that. I mean, you got to think about it. We just got Street Fighter in the new deluxe form factor, so I don't see it. And then we got MK in the deluxe as well. So I think Miss Pac-Man would probably be the safe bet because they know people will go and buy it. I mean, it's not exciting, but it pays the bills and it keeps Arcade 1-Up in business until they can figure out what they want to do. And with Cyrus and their crew up there, no one knows what's going on. It's no inside connect to really get all the information out there. Well, the MKXL will be straight, but you know what? A lot of people will be pissed if they didn't get the Street Fighter first. So I highly doubt it. I think Miss Pac-Man will probably be the safe bet. I think they might wait until the end of the year and probably drop both of those cabinets out there. Maybe they'll do that. That probably would be exciting for the community to see the XL for both of them. But what artwork would you want for the MK? Would you want the MK1 with the dragon, or you want the MK2? So that'll all be a debate in itself. Me personally, I'll just watch all of y'all buy the XLs and just watch all y'all reviews because I have no interest in the XL form factor. Zero interest in it. But I'm gonna get off the air, everybody. I was glad to see everybody come out and support my live stream. I know everybody's probably at work or getting off work. I just wanted to pop on and just talk about the Game-On Expo. If Time Crisis for real, I highly doubt it. Still got a bunch of Time Crisis all through Walmart, through Texas. I highly doubt it. I don't see it. But I hopefully everybody liked the video. Please like it. Thank you, Biggie D. What's your thoughts on Tron 3 entering? I'm not really a big Tron person. I actually have I like Tron Legacy than the original Tron. I think I relate more to it, and I know Tron is a classic movie for its time, but I would have to watch like a little skit on it to kind of draw me into it. And if it does, then I probably will download like I download all my movies, because I don't go to the movies anymore. I just download everything. And if it's a good movie, I will personally watch it. But if it's not a great movie, I'll still have it. Because people do come to my house and they do watch movies in my house. I have a 75-inch color TV in my living room, so it definitely works. So if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. But I personally, I'm not a big Tron person. You have to go. I'm not in my 50s. I'm in my 40s still. So Tron came out when I was a little kid, and I wasn't really into Tron or Star Wars. I had to kind of grow into it. So I'm more of I'm a Batman type kid. I'm a Marvel DC kid. So, but Tron is not a bad franchise, but I think they waited so long to make Tron 3, because you got to think about it. I think Tron Legacy was made in the 90s. That's almost close to 30 years that's went by. I mean, that's a long time to make a movie like that. And the effects should be great, but I don't think they're going to get a lot of support from the movie theaters. I think that something like that would be on Netflix. I think they would do it on HBO Prime or, HBO Max, something like that. I think they'll get a lot more viewership for that. But personally, that's how I see it. But I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, today. Please like and subscribe. Tron Legacy came out in 2010, so that's about a good time window. Okay, so that's a good time window. If 2010, that's 14 years. That's a good window. But I like everybody to like the video. If you hate it, please do a thumbs down. Please comment. Great video. You hate it, but I'll be seeing y'all in a couple of days, because I do have another video that I'm going to put out. I think I'm going to have a live stream. I'm going to do Punisher. I'm going to do a playthrough with Punisher, because a lot of people haven't played Punisher. It's weird in this community that a lot of people haven't played Punisher. So I'm going to do my coin ops, and I'm going to play it off that. If y'all disagree that I should do it off the coin ops and I should do it off the Marvel superheroes, I'll play it off that. But I just need to hear feedback in the comments. So if you just leave a comment below, and we'll go from there. From everybody in the community, thank you for coming out. I see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.